What's going on, guys? My name is Rob, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about EDC, or for those of you who don't know, everyday carry, or essentially what you carry in your pockets on a daily basis. Most folks think of everyday carry and the things they keep in their pockets. They're generally thinking phone, keys, wallet. Well, I've got news for you. There's a whole community out there of people who love carrying phones, wallets, keys, and a whole lot more. So stay tuned and we're going to talk about what I carry and why I carry. So jumping right into things, we're going to go ahead and talk about phones. If I'm being honest, I don't care that much about phones, so this is going to be kind of a boring first one. I'm an Apple guy, I'm invested, I'm in the walled garden. I know, Android fanboys, stay with me here because you're going to want to see what I got coming up next. So for my phone, I got the Apple iPhone Pro 14. Pretty basic. I've got a Spigen Core Armor case on it, which can cost you about 30 bucks. When it comes to the Spigen case, one of the things I do enjoy about it is the fact that there's a lip on it and it's got wireless charging. I don't really use wireless charging, but what I care about the most is when I drop it, it doesn't break. It has a lip on the camera and on the front screen, so that way if you drop it on either side, you're not going to break a camera lens. And I've got a little secret for those Android fanboys that I was talking about. I don't upgrade my phone every year. I only do it every 3 years. That way, I can have a payment plan for 2 years on my nice new Apple phone, and then I can have it paid off for a single year, and then I can turn around and upgrade to the newest model after that. Very simple and effective, and to be honest, I don't care about those updates every year. Next on our list of items to carry in your pocket is going to be keys. Keys are one of the most difficult things that people talk about in the EDC community. To be honest, there's all sorts of different ways you can carry your keys. You can just have them on a simple key ring if that's what you choose. Some people go the route of having a carabiner and let them hang out of their pocket and jingle around like a janitor. Some people use lanyards and they put them around their neck. They have their little lanyards hanging out of their pockets. Whatever works for you guys, I'm not judging you. I'm just here to tell you what I do and how I think it's a great solution that combines a carabiner and a lanyard, all in one for easy use and convenience. So Rob, get to the point. What's the name of the system that you're talking about? Well, a company called Trayvax has what they call the Trayvax Link. It's basically a carabiner attached to a lanyard that sits in your pockets, and there's a quick release button to help detach your keys from said lanyard so you can just hook them in, put them in your pocket, and they stay in the same part of your pocket without jumbling around, and you don't sound like a janitor. However, they also make it very easy for you to pull it out, use the button, have access to your keys to basically hook them back together if you need to quickly. Well guys, we're on the section that is wallets. I love me some wallets. First thing that comes to my mind, typical leather bifold with receipts from the last 10 months that you put in your back pocket and you sit on and you have back problems. Well, I've got news for you guys. You don't have to have one of those anymore because you can get a slim bifold wallet that's still functional and you don't need to keep all of those receipts from the last 10 months. I'm kind of a minimalist, but I'm not really a fan of minimalist wallets. And I'll tell you why. Because you gotta fold your cash, which I don't use that often, but it's kind of nice when you do need to use it that you don't have to unfold it because there's no good way to do it. I found this company called OpenSea Leather. These guys are focused on high quality leather wallets that are in minimalist style. I chose the middle ground, which is going to be the OpenSea Topsider Bifold. Cash pocket in the back. There is a quick draw slot that they do option. I got mine removed because I'm not a big fan of quick draw. You can just open the wallet. Works for me. May not work for you, whatever you guys want to do. This wallet looks wonderful, hand stitched. Comes in all sorts of customizable colors. This wallet can hold 10 credit cards and up to 25 bills. Me personally, I got quite a few credit cards and debit cards, stuff like that, so I can fit a bunch of stuff in here without it being too thick. The way this wallet functions is this little flap goes in this slot up front, and you can open it up, and then you have access to all of your cards that way. There's 2 pockets here, and you can just go in there and draw out your credit card, and on the side you have a full-size cash pocket, which is wonderful because most minimalist wallets don't cover that. I tread the line of I love being a minimalist, but I carry every single debit card and credit card I have on me. I don't really really keep receipts. Personally, I don't use a whole lot of cash. However, it is a nice option that you don't have to fold your cash when you do have it, because there's nothing like having a bunch of singles and 20s and you're trying to wade through them to pay the guy at the register. One of my favorite things about leather wallets is the smell of them. But the smell of a nicely patina leather wallet is wonderful, and these things do not show up short when it comes to that. You can see the patina, what the color used to be, and this is their natural color. This is the color that it used to be, and this is the current color. Let's jump into some of the more fun stuff. We're talking pocket knife. As of lately, I've been carrying the Spyderco Ukpk. It's about 113 bucks on Blade HQ right now if you're interested, which is rust resistant. So in the hot months here, it gets really humid, and nobody likes to have a sweaty knife that turns into rust eventually. The main reasons I enjoy this knife is because it's a slip joint. You know, your classic Swiss Army knife, you open, you close it. There is no lock. It's got a super thin blade stock, which makes cutting things super easy. It's rust proof, like I just mentioned. The wire pocket clip is excellent for deep carry, and it keeps securely and safely because nobody likes when they lose their pocket knife. Bottom line is, it's a super easy, simple tool to cut packages open, zip ties, anything you may need. So jumping from pocket knives, we're gonna go talk about my next thing that I carry, which is gonna be a pocket flashlight. I use the Streamlight Microstream. Super useful because, let's face it, phone lights are terrible for anything. Yes, you always have your phone on you, but they're terrible because they don't offer any good features, to be honest, or have any sort of good use if you're actually trying to find anything, because they're a floodlight. Because it hits all of the T's for me, which is gonna be, it's USB rechargeable, so no batteries required. It's got a tail switch with a quick press, which is going to be, you can hit it halfway. It's going to turn on and turn off. It's only got 2 modes. Those tactical flashlights that have a strobe light on them. I don't need that. I just need to find some things in the dark really quickly. You go into the basement, you know, find the light switch. Simple stuff, you know, you lose something under the bed, you can find it really quickly. This guy is tough, and it has a IPX4 water rating, which means you can drop it in a glass of water. It's not going to break on you, and you can drop it from, like, you know, 10 feet and it's not going to break, which is wonderful. The next things that I carry in my pocket is going to be a set of earbuds, you know, so you can talk on the phone real quick or listen to music or podcasts on the go. Simple staple that most people like to carry around with them nowadays. To be honest, I kind of just like talking hands-free. If I'm out doing something, plopping an earbud, bada bing, bada boom. What I like about the Nord Plus earbuds is super easy to connect, and they do the job. I don't have a whole lot of specifics when it comes to earbuds. I just need to be able to hear people on the phone, have a good microphone, and be able to listen to music. These guys get real loud. They don't have any noise canceling. I don't see the use for that in my day-to-day life. However, your mileage may vary. They are sweat resistant, so I can work out in them, which is nice. That's generally speaking when I usually use headphones. Other than that, some of the best features about them is they have a large touch tap feature on the side, so you can turn them on and off with a simple touch. It's about the size of your finger. I'm not a big fan of Apple AirPods and the way their system is, you're either pinching or tapping. It doesn't work very well, and these guys are a fraction of the cost. They're like 40 bucks. I'm pretty sure they don't make these specific ones anymore. Last but not least, we're going to be talking about the belt I use. I know it's not traditional EDC because it doesn't go in your pockets. However, it holds up my pants, and that's where my pockets are, so I'm going to include it in here. So the belt I use is called the Trayvax Cinch. They do make the keychain system I was talking about earlier in the video. Just a heads up. This belt costs about $37. The way they describe it on their website is heavy-duty mil-spec nylon webbing and contoured buckle. So basically just fancy words for a heavy-duty nylon belt. The best part about it is there's no holes, so you can basically cinch it to whatever you want. You put it in one side and put it through the other side on you, and you know, on those heavy food days, you can strap your pants to your waist. The best part about it for me is just no belt loops. It's super convenient, comes in all sorts of colors, shapes, sizes. Basically a customizable, and it's functional. That's all I care about at the end of the day. Well guys, I just wanted to give you a quick thank you. If you stayed this long in the video, I really appreciate it. I know I'm terrible on camera right now. Be better and move forward is the slogan I'm going with. These are the things that I carry in my pockets and that I use to keep my pants up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below of some of the things you missed, or if you have any comments about what I carry. Appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys.